Hi, my name is Kim Stanley, and I am the instructor of the Health 410 online course at Lincoln Memorial University. And I'm so glad to have you with me this semester. I'm very excited about this one, and I hope that you all are as well. I just wanted to go over a few things before we get started, just a little overview of the course, and just to make sure that you kind of are feeling comfortable with how you're getting started with things. First and foremost, there is a syllabus that's posted in Blackboard, so you're going to want to read over that before you get started. And then there's a section in Blackboard that is called Learning Units. Now that Learning Units section is going to contain kind of the meat of the course, if you will. It's going to contain the sections for all of your learning units. We do 4 learning units in this course, and each learning unit is going to have assignments there. And each learning unit will also have a test, and it will also have a discussion assignment that's associated with it. So each of those 4 learning units are there under the learning unit section. You're also going to have project information there. Now that information is not going to be available until your project windows. So there are certain time frames that open up for your projects, but when that time comes, you'll see that project information there. So that'll be there under learning units. And also you will find some grading rubrics there. So you're going to have grading rubrics for your written responses to assignments. And also you're going to have grading rubrics for your discussion posts, and you're going to have grading rubrics for your evaluations on the team project. So you're going to evaluate yourself. You'll do a self-evaluation. You're also going to evaluate your teammates. So there are rubrics to kind of guide you through that. So that's the kind of information that's found under the learning unit section, but it's all important things that are there. So one other section, and you're likely there if you're watching this video, is the student orientation section. Now, one thing that is very, very important in that student orientation section is a section called How This Course Works. Quite self-explanatory. It just really talks through how the course is set up, how it works. Some of the things are what I'm going over right now. I just wanted to hit on a few of the high points, but that's really pertinent information that's there. So I encourage you to read it, refer back to it if necessary. But like I said, it talks about how the course is broken into 4 units, like we just talked about. There are assignments for each unit, tests and discussion posts, also a final exam, and you'll have 2 projects. Now, team projects, I want to make this clear to everyone. They're not meant to be burdensome. I know sometimes it can feel like team projects can be burdensome, but they're not meant to be individual assignments. They are meant to be collaborative group efforts to facilitate group learning in an online experience. That's what we want our team projects to do. We want to get you all used to working together in an online capacity, and I think that's something that everyone's gotten a little more comfortable with over the years, and especially over this past year. But it's definitely not meant to be something that you do on your own. So we want to do that as a team, and we'll talk more about that when the time gets closer. There is no textbook for this course, so we use links. A lot of the information changes kind of rapidly at times, and so it can get dated pretty quickly. So we use links for this course. One of the main links that we use is called the Bad Bug Book. And you'll see a link to that in your syllabus, and it's also going to be in your learning units. That's one that you definitely want to bookmark. You're going to go back to it a lot, and you'll have page numbers to reading assignments for page numbers in that. And then what you'll do is you'll just type those up into the top block. There's a little search block at the top for the page numbers. You just type those pages in, and it'll pull up the pages that you need to read. Now, one thing that's really important is with us using all of these links, one thing that you really need to do is you need to figure out how you're going to take notes. And you need to figure out what works best for you. It's not one size fits all, and I don't make anyone do it a certain way, but it's whatever's going to work best for you and how you're best going to be able to return to that information when you need to study for tests or the final exam, or when you need to work on your homework assignments. I think screenshots are probably a pretty good idea if you want to screenshot the websites, taking old-fashioned notes, copying and pasting information down from the websites, having bookmark collections. It's whatever works best for you. But just be thinking about that, and as you read through, and just know that, hey, although I'm looking at this link on the page, I also need to take notes on it because this is information that I'm going to need later. And you don't always want to have to start back at step one, when you're studying for your test or anything like that. So you want to keep making things easier for yourself. So just think about how you're going to be taking your notes, how you're going to do that. Now, a couple other things. If you encounter a broken link, please let me know so I can get that fixed. So I check, but things can go offline in an instant. And if they do, just let me know so I can get that fixed. Don't put off your work. You have access to your regular assignments, all of them, right now. So, you're able to work ahead. The things that are in time frames are going to be your exams, or your final exam, your tests, your discussion posts, and the team projects. But just your regular assignments, your regular weekly assignments is what I call them. Those are all open, so you can work ahead. But just don't ever put yourself in the bind where you're having to get all your work done at the very last minute. So you do have the freedom to work ahead, and I encourage you to take advantage of that. Now, before I forget, and I'm glad I wrote it down so I could remember to tell you all, there is something really, really important in the Student Orientation Learning Units link that you're going to want to take advantage of. And those are 2 extra credit assignments. Only extra credit for the semester. So take advantage of them now. Get those points stocked up before you even get started. The first assignment's a bio post. And what you're going to do is you're just going to post a little bit about yourself, respond to 2 other teammates. That just shows that you're familiar with how to use the discussion board, and it helps us get to know each other a little bit better. So we want to do that. And then there is a course understanding quiz. And that course understanding quiz is going to be based on questions from like the syllabus and from the how this course works section. It's basically making sure that you have an understanding of how the course works. And so what's unique about that guy is that you can take that quiz until you earn all 10 points. So if you take it the first time and you miss something, all's not lost. You can go back and take it again until you get all 10 bonus points. So don't miss out on the opportunity to do those. Those are due on Friday, January the 15th. So do future you a favor and go ahead and earn those bonus points right off the gate. So right as you come out of the gate, go ahead and start off the course with bonus points. I can't think of a better way to get started. So with all that being said, go ahead, read your syllabus, go through the Student Orientation Learning Unit. You're going to want to complete those 2 extra credit assignments. And then after that, you're going to progress on to Learning Unit 1. And go ahead and get started on that work there. Go ahead and get started on your readings for it. I am here to help you. So you're not going at this alone. Just because we are not in a classroom together does not mean that I am out of sight, out of mind. I am here to help you. The best way to reach me is email. If we need to have a discussion about anything, if we need a conference, whatever, we can set that up. So we can schedule that. But don't hesitate to reach out because I am here to help. And I don't want anyone to feel as if they are out there on their own because you're not. So just let me know if you have any questions at all now or anytime during the course of the semester. So, but just please know that I am here and I'm happy to assist you. So, with all that being said, go ahead and get those extra credit assignments done, get those extra points in, and we'll be in touch in Module 1. Thanks so much.